What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and in this one we have, well, I just got a new package, so I'm gonna show you. So they're not real Ganadors, but they're obviously fake ones. You can probably obviously tell by the title, but they're fake Ganadors. But the best thing about these ones is they have a motor, so you can move the... They have a motor in them, so you can adjust them with your existing controller for your mirrors. First thing to get to your mirrors, take off this piece. You get the trusty screwdriver. Just get in there slowly because I didn't bring my I don't have any plastic trim removers, so you do that. Now, because JZX's the loom for the mirrors runs down into behind here, I have to remove the door card. And I'm doing this on a hill. I need to do this on a flat surface. So for these, this clip and this clip, all you have to do is just push it in, get behind it, and that comes out. Do the same for this one, just like that. Two Phillips heads here. There's 4 along the bottom that you have to remove. They're all just Phillips, unexposed. Look at that. Now for this Phillips head. Now we go in behind here. See that tab? There's a tab just in here, just on top of this. On top of this. Just sort of get behind it, like, see if it can focus. Well, anyway, you'll see a tab there. You just get behind it, flip it. Yes, it is a bit rough with it, but I found that it works. We are on to this piece here. Now you have to, at the same time, you have to pry up here, as well as try get in behind here, because there is a metal tab just in the middle of the back of this. You just want to lift up and push sort of down against it, and it'll just pop up and then just slide it out. You just take the plug off. There you go, there's that piece. But there is one screw there. Also, for these clips that go in on the end, because they're pushed in when you remove them, when you go to put them back in, all you have to do is reset it, push it out and set it back to this position, so when you can just pop it in and just push that in and then it's set. So yeah. Disconnect the door light plug. There you go. Now, the mirror harness goes to this plug here. So just disconnect that one and just undo these 10 mils and they're 8 mils. So they're definitely 8 mil. So, the fake Ganadors, or the Pro Sport Mirror Zero style. I got these from Shift Performance Parts. I'll leave the link in the description, just in case you don't want to spend the price of actual Ganadors, because actual Ganadors for these you can get them as cheap as maybe 1,500 bucks. That's a lot of money for mirrors. They are really cool though. It would be nice to have some real ones, but I'm a cheap ass and I had the opportunity to buy these, and these were $300 shipped. $300 shipped. And all you have to do is figure it out, how to wire it up to your existing thing, I have an idea. We'll get these installed and then I'll show you how to wire them into this, because these are a 5-wire, these are a 3-wire. You just sort of have to do some dodgy stuff, but that's the price you pay for fake Ganadors with these new. But yes, here is, well, they give you a little instruction how to do that, so we'll definitely be reading over this. Already had a quick read over it, but we're definitely looking over this and doing it. So yes. So these ones come with the base plate that goes onto the car, and then you know, goes into the mirror. Sorry, that's the left one. I need to get the right one. But yes, they come with an M plate. You can just screw this onto the mirror, and then you can put it onto the car. That is so much better than using, because I know a trick for JZX 100s is using the GK Tech S14 mirrors and cutting off, like, you cut off, like, I think an end here and they don't fit properly. I was going to do that. GK Tech ones are so cheap, they're like $100, but these, they're electric. The GK Tech ones aren't. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into GK Tech ones, but you can get, these are just, you know, they have a mirror, you know, electric motor, base plate, they fit good. So yes, obviously I'm going to go these. I'll eventually get them wrapped with the whole car, but that's for a later date. So it comes with mounting hardware for the base plate to the mirror. The smaller ones go on in these 3 holes, the little ones, because they hold the base plate to the mirror. So put them in with some YouTube magic and like that, and it's done. So a good idea is also to put this screw in that goes into that hole that I showed you before. Also, just cut off this plug off the old one, because I have an idea of trying to figure out which ones I have to splice and do to get the motor to work. Because these motors run on a positive negative polarity. We'll get there. Also, this gasket piece that sits on that one to retain some water tightness so it doesn't leak water into the car. I just had to cut off this bottom piece that runs on here so it fits in nice and properly. Looks like it's going to sit over the window a little bit, but who cares? So they are on. Look pretty nice. Pretty nice addition. They go up a little bit, that's okay. Better that side, yeah. Factory. Fake Ganador. Nah, they're sick. Bit of a weird fitment issue down here. But, yeah, they fit a bit weird, but, I mean, they fit pretty good. But that's why we have that gasket on there to stop any imperfections leaking anywhere. Bit of a gap here, but who cares? I guess that's why I paid $300 instead of a couple thousand. So now all I have to do is figure out which wires. Well, I'm gonna put that plug that I cut off in here and figure out which wires I have to go where. So I used my trusty notepad. Tried to use the multimeter. I don't know. Well, wasn't able to get proper figures, so I just went and started touching wires to each other, and while reading that with using, don't worry about that. So anyway, I figured it out that white goes to brown, brown is normally an earth, so that sort of makes sense. Black's normally an earth, but that goes to purple, and red goes to red, and that's for wiring these up to a JZX 100. Obviously the green and blue are for the retractor, so this doesn't have a retractor, so black to purple, red to red, and white to brown. As you can see here, red to red, white to brown, black to purple. And then we just go to clean it up. As you can see here, just heat shrink that. Use some crimp connectors, some heat shrink. Forgot to put heat shrink over this one because I'm an idiot. But yes, now time to tape it up. Now it looks like factory. Yes. Also the 2 wires that weren't used, just cut them short, put some heat shrink over them, taped them up so they will not interfere with anything. So yes, now it looks like factory, and then let's see if it works, which I should have done before I did all this and taped it up. Right, left, up, down, and it works. So that's how you do this one. Now we got to do that one. I guess the best thing about these is they're so cheap that you can just smack them, knock them off. You can buy a new set for 300 bucks. So I'm just switching over to these wheels on the rear because I kind of used them a bit on the drive home last night from work in an industrial area, just quick drift during the lockdown just to let out some steam. But yeah, they're a bit gonna need some new tires for these bad boys. Now onto some speed lines that look like IS stockies. Oh, also lowered the rear of this about 10 mil, so sits a bit lower, and yes, I do have spacers still on. They work really well. Now, I thought it'd be a great time to wash the car just to make the Ganadors look a bit better on there. Just give them appreciated, and this car's been good to me, and I haven't hand washed it yet, so probably a good time to give it a good hand wash. So how do you think those are? I reckon they're pretty good. They fit well, they work, and don't hesitate if you want Ganadors on a bargain. Please hit up Shift Performance Parts. He's in New South Wales, Sydney. Just hit him up. He will probably either get you some or probably has them in stock. But yeah, car is all clean, looking nice on the speed lines. Nice bit of fitment we got there. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I reckon they look pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. See you guys later.